Hi, welcome to Nini's Nest. I hope you enjoyed the book that I'm reading today. I'm excited to read it. The picture on the front makes me really curious about what we're going to find out about the Rose Horse. The title is Robert the Rose Horse, and we see a girl with a rose on her head, and it's by Joan Heilbronner, illustrated by P.D. Eastman. And inside the cover you see lots of roses. So I bet you're curious too. And don't forget to go and subscribe to my channel, Nini's Nest, and hit the notification button because you want to be able to see and hear me read all the books that I share here. And so there will be another tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, you won't know about it. So go and subscribe right now. And at the end of the reading, if you'll give this a thumbs up or hit the like button, then other kids will also have a chance to see the Robert the Rose Horse. Robert was a happy little horse. He lived on a farm. He lived with his mother and father. One day, Robert had a party. It was his birthday. All his farm friends came to the party. Let's see, we've got the dog and the cat, the goat, the pig, and the hen. I think that's a hen. Maybe that's the rooster. Can't really tell for sure. They all have gifts. They had a big cake. "Happy birthday, Robert," said all of his friends. "Happy birthday to you." They're wearing birthday hats and they're having cake and looks like maybe some surprises by their plates there. The cake was very pretty. It had big red roses all around it. Robert liked those red roses. He put his nose right into one. He took a big sniff. Then Robert got a funny feeling. His eyes began to itch. His nose began to itch, and then, kerchoo! Robert sneezed. What a sneeze! Up went his farm friends. Up went the cake. Up went the roses, and Robert fell down flat. His mother called the doctor. The doctor looked at Robert. "Say ah," said the doctor. "Ah," said Robert. "Aha," said the doctor. "I know what made him sneeze." "I know I am right," said the doctor. "You will see. Here, Robert, take a little sniff." Robert put his nose into those roses. He took a little sniff. Again, his nose began to itch. Again, his eyes began to itch. "Kerchoo!" said Robert. Bang went the window. Bang went the door. Up went the roses, and the doctor fell down flat. "I was right," said the doctor. "Roses are very bad for you. There are too many roses on this farm. You must get away from them. You must go to the city." So Robert had to go. "Goodbye," he said to his mother and father. "I will be all right in the city. I will find work. I will find a job." How do you like the way he's walking on his back legs? Robert did find a job in the city. He went to work for a milkman. He took the milkman in his wagon all around the city. It was a good job, and Robert was happy. Robert liked this kind of job. Then one day a man walked right next to Robert. The man had a flower in his coat. The flower in his coat was a rose, and right under his nose, Robert got that funny feeling again. His nose began to itch, his eyes began to itch, and kerchoo went Robert, crash went the wagon, splash went the milk, up went the milkman, and the man with the rose fell down flat. "Go away," the milkman told Robert. "You cannot work for me anymore." So Robert began to look for work again, but it was hard for a horse to find a job. He looked for many days. Then he found a sign that said, "Horse wanted." One day he saw some horses. They had people on them. "Say, I could do work like that," said Robert. "I will ask for a job." Robert went to the door. A man came out. "You look like a good horse," the man told Robert. "You can work for me, but you will have to work hard. You will have to do everything you are told." So Robert went to work. He did just as he was told. When he was told to go slow, he went slow. When he was told to go fast, he went fast. Robert did everything he was told. "I like this work," Robert said, "and I'm going to keep this job." Then one day, he took a woman for a ride. Everything was going well, but all at once, "Look," the woman said, "look at those pretty roses. I want those roses. Robert, take me over there at once." What could Robert do? He had to do as he was told. He took the woman to the roses. Again, he got that funny feeling. His nose began to twitch. His eyes began to itch. And kerchoo went Robert. Away went the wagon. Away went the flowers. Up went the woman, and the flower man fell down flat. Once more, Robert was out of a job. That's sad. Robert had to look for work again. He looked and looked. Fathers had work. Mothers had work. Everyone had some kind of work, but there were not many jobs for a horse. We see different people doing different things, working in a market, cleaning windows, doing laundry, selling lemonade, men digging up the street, men at work. Robert walked and walked. He looked and looked. Then at last, Robert saw something. He saw a job he could do. He could be a police horse. "I will go in. I will ask for the job," he said. The sign says, "Join now. Be a police horse." That sounds like a good job for Robert. When Robert came out, he was a police horse. He was a good police horse. He did all kinds of police work. He helped children across the street. He helped kitties across the street. That's his police whistle. One day, Robert worked on Bank Street. Some men came down the street. 3 men. One of them had a big black bag. They went into the bank. Robert did not see them. Then all at once, someone called out, "Help! Police! Help!" Robert looked around. He saw 3 men. He saw the 3 men. They were robbers, bank robbers. The robbers ran right at Robert. They ran right over him, and away they went. Robert got up fast. He had to stop those robbers, but how? How could he do it? And then Robert saw a rose. It was not a big rose, but it was a rose. Robert began to think. He began to think fast. What do you think he's going to do? Robert went over to that rose. He put his nose right in that rose. He put his nose right in that rose. He took a sniff, a big, big sniff, and he began to get that old funny feeling. His eyes began to itch. His nose began to itch. Then, kerchoo! Robert sneezed. Never was there a sneeze like it. Away went cats. Away went hats. Up went dogs, down came birds, bang went the guns, Up went the black bag, and the robbers fell down flat. Hooray! Hooray for Robert, everyone yelled. The bank man was happy. The policemen were happy. Everyone was happy. Robert had stopped the robbers. He had sneezed those robbers flat. There's the bag of money. He got it himself. The next day there was a party. It was for Robert. His mother and father came. His farm friends came. The doctor came. And all the policemen came too. Then one of them got up. Robert, he said, I have something for you. What do you think it is? Roses, yelled the doctor. Hold on to your hats. Here comes a sneeze. Robert will sneeze us all to Chicago. It says, thank you, Robert. Robert took a little sniff. His nose did not itch. His eyes did not itch. Then Robert took a big, big sniff. He did not get that funny feeling. That big kerchew had done it. Robert at last was all sneezed out. And roses never made Robert sneeze again. What a wonderful ending to the story. I know you think like I do. That's a good thing to happen to Robert the horse. Now he can sniff roses all he wants. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day.